In order to get back to that course that I've been invited to, you'll see a number of links running across the top of this page, courses being the first one. And here, if you hover your mouse over it, all of your courses will show up descending down this drop down. So here is the course that I was enrolled in as a student. If I go ahead and click on that, it will take me to that course, and it will show me any recent activity that's taken place, such as announcements or newly posted material, messages that the instructor has sent me, this sort of thing. Think of it kind of like a Facebook feed almost. It's just going to show you pertinent information regarding this course and anything new that's happened. Beyond that, navigation is pretty basic. You can click on any of these items over here on the left-hand side. Just be aware that in this particular course that I've created, I have limited the number of items over here on the left. I don't know that these names will ever change. Like announcements in this class will always be announcements across all the other classes most likely. But they can be moved around. So announcements may appear at the top of one class and maybe at the bottom of another. But they're always going to take you to the same spot. So if I click on announcements, you can see that there is this announcement that I put up here. I can open that announcement up. If I want to reply to this post, I can simply click in here as a student and say whatever it is that I want to say. I'm patting myself on the back here. I can post that reply. Sad looking dog. And people can reply to my post, or they can reply to the original announcement. And syllabus is going to take me to the syllabus. Again, this page may look different from one class to the next. This is just a sample syllabus that I pulled out of one class at random. The main core of your course that's in Canvas most likely is going to show up under modules. If you click on modules, hopefully what you'll find is kind of a logical chunking of your course. Most of the time these are going to be broken up into weeks, so everything that you need to do in week 1 is going to be listed here. Week 2, week 3, so on and so forth. This may also be broken up into chapters or units or whatever the instructor decides to break this into. And a lot of times before you can access week 2 or week 3, before they'll even show up, you'll have to finish week 1. So if you only see one module here, don't get too upset. The others may appear as either the instructor makes them available or as you work through the course material. But in order to access week 1, the best place to start is at the very top. You click on the week 1 intro. That's going to take me to a page that I'm going to read, and it'll give me kind of a rundown. Again, this is all subjective. This may change from one course to the next depending on how your instructor builds your coursework. This is just one that I built that's kind of based upon best practices. And so you just move from one item to the next with this next button. When we finally get to the discussion board section of the module, it'll take me directly to that discussion board that is set up for week 1. I can answer these questions really quickly as the instructor has asked me to. And again, people can either respond to the initial discussion or respond to my particular post, depending on where they choose to reply. Finally, I'll head over to the quiz, and at this point I can take the quiz and be graded on that. So I think this is all pretty straightforward at this point. Once grades have been posted, you can access them through this grades area. You'll have a listing of every one of your assignments, how much they're worth, and what you earned on each of those assignments. You can also access a roster of who all is in the course by clicking on People. So if I head back to the Home tab now, you'll see that this recent activity has posted that there has been one announcement and one discussion. There's been some activity in one discussion, which is the discussion that we just posted in this. I can click on Show More, and it'll give me a rundown of what all has changed for the announcement. I can click on Show More, and this is the welcome announcement that we read and we responded to. One thing that might be a good idea to keep an eye on is over here on the right-hand side. It's somewhat contextual. So depending on what you have selected, what area of the course you're looking at, this may change. Right now I'm looking at the assignments section, so it shows me there's no upcoming assignments right now. But if I wanted to take a look at that, I could look at the calendar, or I could see those here under the assignments area. If I had made due dates on any of these assignments, it would show up here under the calendar. You could click on the calendar and actually see those due dates there.